Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Court discontinues Kakobo's case. That this is the former Minister of Home Affairs. The court has discontinued this case. While is Mao Sampa weighs in, so Mao Sampa says the accuser or complainant of corruption has exonerated Honorable Stanley Kako and consent done. So he is innocent and has proven himself innocent. He stayed calm since being fired, but he says since fired, and concentrated on clearing his name. May he be given back his job accordingly. He asks President Hakainde Hichilema to give back Stanley Kako his job, considering that the person that had accused him of corruption, the Chinese individual, has withdrawn the case and he's been cleared, so he no longer has that case in court. So Mao Samba is saying President Hakainde Hichilema give Stanley Kako back his job. So that's former Minister of Home Affairs, Stanley Kako. While Fred Membe has a different opinion. So this is what Fred Membe says in relation to the same headline of the court discontinuing in the case. So Fred says, when you know, you know. He captions it as the heading of that. And then he goes further to say, it's a script and the sequence of events are being rolled out as per plan. This is what happens when leaders in power are corrupt and corrupt absolutely. They detach themselves from reality. And the sense of fear and respect for the people that elected them to the state and the state system vanishes. They begin to force things. They do not want. They do what they want, and in the manner they want it done, regardless of the consequences. Fred Membe says. He goes further to say, sadly, such leaders can never be advised about their actions and or misjudgments and their misjudgments. They think they are shrewd, but we have seen such things in this country before and how they have ended disastrously. Fred Membe goes further to say, they said, can Hakainde Hichilema reappoint Stanley Kako back to his previous portfolio of Minister of Foreign Affairs, which he kept for all this time. It shouldn't be a surprise to us if we wake up tomorrow and find that Mr. Kako is back as Minister of Foreign Affairs. All these auditions, scripts, and mockery tricks Mr. Hichilema is doing are just a waste of time. Zambians are not fools. They know what is happening and where the whole Kako saga is heading and how it will end. He goes further to say, and let them not even cheat themselves that they are clever or more sophisticated enough to hide their intentions. Nothing about Hakainde Hichilema and his administration is surprising anymore. By now, Zambians know that they are fraudulent and lying leadership, and so not much of decency or integrity or honesty is expected from them. So whatever they do with this matter is just a joke on them. With government, donor agencies, or international partners, will they respect or take Kako seriously in whatever portfolio they may retain him? Worse off, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. International relations and diplomacy is a very serious undertaking, and states and leaders are treated and judged based on the character, decency, and CV of the individual they present to the world as their face. So with this story and explanation and scandals around Mr. Kakubo, is he the right face for the job? Time will tell, and he signs it off. Socialist Party President Fred Membe. So that's the news. But in other court news, I'm sure you should have followed this Chilewan story where he was alleged to have been shot by his wife, the lady that you see in picture today. I mean, you see the lady in picture on the screen right now. So there's new details have surfaced in the case because the case is still in court. So this is what happened in court with regard to that murder case of Chile 1. So Chile 1's wife found with a case. Kitwe High Court has found Annie Monta with a case to answer. In a case, she's accused of murdering her husband, Richard Mbula, also known as Chile 1, in April 2022 in Kitwe. The state court 17 witnesses who testified against against Monta, that's a lady, with Mbula's sister-in-law Esnat Zulu, narrating how he found our brother-in-law sitting near the bedroom door with a hole in his stomach minutes after they heard a gunshot. Miss Zulu said Monta later requested her to take Mr. Mbulo to hospital, where he revealed that he had been shot before he was pronounced dead. She said Monta earlier confided in her after her husband's extramarital affairs and beating her that he used to subject her to. So she said she had both confided in her and those other details. Monta's brother, Stanislas Mbula, also testified that Monta was his brother's second wife and that his brother once introduced another woman in 2021 as his wife. So those extramarital affairs are popping up with regard to that case. During the final submission, the prosecution said that the overwhelming evidence against Monta, the defense team, on the other hand, argued that the prosecution did not have enough evidence against Monta. The Monta is the lady you see on screen, but Quito High Court Judge Evaristo Pengere said the evidence before him implicated Monta. I therefore find the accused person with a case to answer, and I put her on a defense for murder, Judge Mpengere said. So that was published in the Daily Mail. Another case of murder, if you've been following the news, this is an Induna from Baroseland, Western Province of Zambia. He had met Simon Mwalen just a couple of weeks before his death. So this is where these images were coming from. But Simon later posted this after his burial. So yesterday, Induna Inete was buried, and then this picture was taken at his house in the Western Province. He welcomed me, and he had given me, we had various discussions on various topics. A well-spoken man with wisdom. After he had escorted me outside, he said to me, if you need anything while you are here, meaning Western Province or Baroseland, let me know. I thanked him and embraced him, and I said goodbye. That was to be the last time I would see him. 2 weeks later, he was shot dead on the same property in the photograph that you see. He says he was shot within his premise. So this is just Simon Mwewa or Mr. Chitambala Mwewa, remembering the man that was shot. So police in Mongo have rounded up 4 suspects in connection with the brutal murder of Induna Inete last week. So the individuals that are alleged to have been involved in the murder case have been caught up and rounded up. And the details are that Induna Inete was killed by brothers-in-law, and police have revealed. A family dispute led to the murder of Mwangala Akapelwa, Induna Inete. who was eventually shot dead by his brother-in-law last week, according to police investigations. Induna Inete was buried 4 days ago after the body was discovered with a fatal bullet wound slammed in his car vehicle. In his vehicle within his compound in Mongu, Western Province. Now the police have arrested 3 of Induna Inete's brothers-in-law with a witch doctor in Mongu. In a statement this morning, Zambia Police Service Deputy spokesperson Danny Mwera Danny Mwale has revealed that the 4 men, including the Juju man, have been detained in connection with the murder. While Mwale said the shotgun believed to have been used to end Inete's life had also been recovered. After a thorough investigation, on March 22, 2024, around 23 hours, police were able to trace the suspected killer individual, also known as Liswaniso Wamunima, Liswaniso Wamulima, or aged 47. The Murunga district. He was found hiding at a witch doctor's house and in Mongu district. And the witch doctor, aged 65 years, has also been picked up. And he later took the police where he had kept the gun. So the case is still being investigated, but the individuals involved have been arrested. And that's Induna Inete. And that's the mayor of Mongu in picture there. What is this is Chanda. We are wrongly convicted, Amos Chanda states. So they've been granted bond. If you remember, some pictures have gone viral of them being arrested in handcuffs. So he's arguing, in as much as they've got the bail, their conviction is wrong. So they've appealed that. This is what the other news say. Zambian rush for Namibian bunga as hungry Zambians import meal from Namibia. And NHH wants peace and security to prevail in SADC region. This was after the president of Zambia hosted as the chairperson of the SADC Committee on Security yesterday. So this is just published in today's Sunday Nation. Give us credit on the dollar? We found it at 24. We have maintained it at 24. Talela Lumbango says, she's talking about the exchange rate. And what else is in the news? Mass newspaper. These mining deals are a betrayal. They will last as long as they only last as long as the UPND lasts once in Nguni. And then Akande Chilema says our challenges are intertwined and interdependent. Yes, so that's in the mass. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, you click on the notifications to get the notifications of every video that I upload. I try to upload every week, sometimes every day of the week, but definitely each week you expect a video. So make sure you click on the subscribe, like this video, and there's much more on the playlist. So visit the channel and see you around.